When something holy is separate, it's set apart.
Right.
So God said you separate, you set apart to him. Read.
Thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So God said you special to him. If everybody else on this earth hates you, God said you special to him.
That's right.
That's what we got to understand. The Most High God, the creator of all things, said you're special to him. Read.
Above all people.
Nah, we trying to fight for equal rights in America.
Above all people.
Nah, I want to be just like Donald Trump.
Above all people.
Nah, I want to get money like the white man.
Above all people.
God said you above all people. Where at?
That are upon the face of the earth.
So wait a minute. They don't teach that in the Christian church.
Right.
They say we all equal. God love everybody. God said Mr. Allen, who's supposed to be Mr. Israel, is above everybody on this earth.
That's right.
Boy, you gotta come and you gotta soak that in your spirit, boy. You gotta come to learn this Bible, come to appreciate that this is your heritage.
Right.
God telling you how special you are, but you want to go back into the world and do whatever it is you do. Play video games, play basketball. We used to do that stuff too until we heard this Bible and what it really said. And God said how special we are. I'm not saying you can't do them things as extracurricular activities, but God wants this to be your profession.
Right.
For you to wake up and start teaching your people. You like living in your neighborhoods like this? I gotta lock the door when I leave the house because my brother over here smoke crack. He might come in and steal all my stuff.
That's right.
You like living like that? When Christ come back and set up his government, it's not gonna be like that.
That's right.
We ain't gonna have to worry about that. We're gonna be the rulers of this earth. We're gonna be them superheroes that you see in movies.
Right.
And we gonna be running things.
That's right.
We ain't gonna have to worry about nobody breaking in and stealing nothing. Everybody gonna live in righteousness, and if they don't, it's gonna be punishment.
That's right.
And we gonna be handing out the punishment.
That's right.
And it's gonna be in righteousness.
That's right.
Yeah, go back to Psalms 83. So, cause we gotta teach you that you got enemies on this earth, bro.
Right.
You gotta know that. I ain't telling you to act differently around certain people, but you got to understand who they are. Because God said don't trust them. Why would you trust your enemy? If somebody hid your heritage from you, stole your last name, now they saying that I'm you. I'm the Jewish. We're the Israelis. Why would you trust them? You're just a nigger. You're nothing. You're black. Why would you trust that person? That should not be your friend. That should not be someone that you want to have a friendship with.
Right.
But they in power, they in authority in the earth, so we gotta deal with them, but we gotta deal with them wisely.
That's right.
God said never trust your enemy.
Right.
Because they wicked. Just like iron is guaranteed to rust, they guaranteed to be wicked.
That's right.
No way around it.
Right.
Read.
Psalms 83 and verse 3. Oh, no. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones.
So the crafty counsel that they consult against the Israelites with is what? Movies, music, TV, sports.
Right.
Always portray a nigger mentality. Smoking weed. You said what? Planned Parenthood. Yeah, abort your babies. You get pregnant, have an abortion. Why? They did the same thing in the time of Moses. They did the same thing in the time of Christ.
Right.
All the male children 3 years old and younger, kill them all. Why? Because like the COINTELPRO today, they had in the late 60s, early 70s, it was a group they had. It was a group they had set up to destroy saviors of the black race.
Bring it out.
They said any savior you see trying to raise up and save the black race, hey, put them to death. That's why leaders of the Black Panthers, Huey P. Newton, killed. Malcolm X, killed. Martin Luther King, killed. Why? Because they were coming to the realization that we the people of the Bible. Right. So they said we got to exterminate them brothers because they want to keep us asleep in a dead zombie-like state. So when you play Call of Duty and you on the zombies, that's really a reenactment of our people. They say we the Walking Dead.
Right. That's right.
Because we really the elect of God, but we don't know it. We walk around like niggas.
Right.
Every day doing the same thing, getting high, selling drugs to each other, smoking weed, trying to get some tail from our sisters, whoring them out. That's us. That's what we do. That's what we do in a zombie-like state. Read.
Psalms 83 verse 4. Bring it out. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
They don't want you to remember that you're an Israelite, bro. They want you to say, accept that you're African American. Now let me ask you a common sense question. African American, how can you be from two continents at the same time? Can you be born in Africa and America at the same time? That's not possible. Right. When it's a lot of people in this area that came from Africa, right? Do they call themselves African American? No. Or they say, I'm from Ethiopia.
That's right.
Right. They know where they from, but they want to keep you in all manner of confusion.
Right.
You from Africa and America at the same time.
Right.
What? Or our brothers. Y'all ain't never been to Africa. Or our brothers, the so-called Hispanics. That's a slave name. It means property of Spain, Hispanic. Mexican mean the middle of the moon. Puerto Rican mean port of riches.
Right.
Those ain't nationalities. How can I be a port of riches but I ain't got no riches?
Right.
That don't make sense.
That's right.
But they stole our heritage and replaced it with Gentile names. Hiding it. That's what they talking about in Psalms 83. Let's keep their real nationality hidden from them. That it'll never cross their mind again.
Right.
They think they can outsmart God. But God putting a spirit on his prophets to wake up and teach their people who they really are. Psalm 50.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
So God said these nations, they did all these crafty counsels against the Israelites. And God didn't do nothing to them when they took us into slavery.
Right.
When they've been whoring us out, teaching us wickedness. And we've been accepting it and going into those customs in America. God said he didn't do nothing about it, so they thought it was cool with God. They thought God was in agreement with them. But listen to what God said he gonna do.
But I will reprove thee.
But God said he will correct them. Read.
And set them in order before thine eyes.
Guys, that's what you see right here in front of your face. God said he gonna set us in order in front of their eyes. And it ain't nothing they can do about it. This ain't, cause this not the Black Panther movement. This not SNCC. We're not the Brown Berets. We're not none of that. Cause the thing that our brothers and forefathers had different than us, they didn't have this Bible backing them. So if they try to take one of us out, we just replaceable. Stick and move. Keep it going. Cause we got the words of God coming. We bringing the oracles of God as the prophets of the Most High. We're gonna go into the Bible and show you the history of the so-called Native Americans. How they went through the same curses as the so-called black man here in America.
That's right.
Start at 15. And we gonna see why. We're gonna see why they went into that into slavery, and we're gonna see how to get out of slavery as well. All right. What's your name, bro? Bobby. Bobby? All right, I'm Zephaniah, bro.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Let them know.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Hey, Bobby, a curse. God said if you don't listen to do all these statutes and commandments, that all these curses, is a curse a good thing or is it bad? It's bad. So what commandments of God do you know, Bobby? Okay, so that's great. The first commandment, what is it? No. It's in there, but it's not number one.
I know.
Okay. Number one is thou shalt have no other gods before me. Okay, look at this sign right here. What does that say, Bobby? Right here. Up. Yeah, what that say? What you just touched? Sun gods. So the Native Americans was over here worshiping other gods. We just read in Deuteronomy 28 and 15. You just said the first commandment in the 10 is thou shalt have no other gods before me.
But aren't the Native Americans the descendants of Gad?
Right. So that's the 12 tribes of Israel. So they were over here worshiping sun gods. And God said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So he just said in Deuteronomy 28 and 15, if you serve another god, curses will come upon you, right? So we're gonna go into some of the curses.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said curses will come upon us and overtake us as a people. So that's why in 1492, all the way up to the late 1800s, because it was hard for them to capture the tribe of Gad. That was the last tribe captured, because y'all was excellent warriors. But from 1492 up, they started to colonize y'all land. Read that, verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city.
So y'all cities were cursed, because y'all used to come out the house and could get water. Y'all had a system where the rivers just flowed through the cities. Y'all walk out the house and scoop up water. But God said y'all will become cursed in the city. Now y'all got to go buy y'all water from y'all enemies. They bottle it up and sell it to you.
Right.
Because you don't want to follow God. You don't want to keep his laws.
That's right.
You see how powerful God is? That is the power of God. You had it set up pretty much living in heaven on earth. But you didn't want to follow God. You want to follow Son God. So God said, I got something for you. I'll send your enemies against you.
Take it out.
Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
So y'all had plenty of fruits and vegetables in the field. Y'all could go out, make feasts. Y'all taught the white man how to survive when he came over here.
That's right.
But God says, since you don't want to follow my commandments, I'm taking all that from you.
Right.
So the white man came and killed all your buffalo, stole your land from you, made agreements with you and didn't keep them.
Same thing.
Yeah, all praises. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 49. That the Lord shall bring a nation from thee against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
He will send a nation against you from far, whose language you did not understand. Because originally, your foremothers, our foremothers and forefathers, we spoke Hebrew.
That's right.
But when the white man, the conquistadors, and the British came over, they came speaking Spanish, Latin, English. We did not speak those languages. Oh yeah, it's in there.
I thought that the word Hebrew meant foreign.
No sir, no sir. Look on that flyer. It's ancient artifacts. Yeah, it's ancient artifacts. Look on there, the biggest one. It's the Los Lunas stone in New Mexico. It has the 10 Commandments written on it in Hebrew. Yeah. Hebrew means. Hebrew. Yeah, of course it is. But Hebrew was our forefather Eber. That's what it means, of the land of Eber.
Right.
That was our forefather Eber. That's what Hebrew means. That's where it derives from. So when you look in the lineage of the sons of God in Genesis, Eber was Abraham's father. So that's our forefather. It don't mean foreigner. That's our true heritage according to the Bible. We are the Israelites. We descend from Eber, Hebrews. That's us. And God, and we bringing out these curses right here. God said what happened to the Israelites. Right. God. Right. Hey.
Who was that killed the people that was fighting? See you later. He killed one for another one. They talked about him. See you later.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, Bobby, but listen to these curses. I don't know. Hey, Bobby, hold on. We can get there, but these curses is more important because we're on the bottom of society because we broke God's commandments.
Right.
So let's go over why we went in. We gonna get there. That's what I'm about to say. Let's go over why. Well, let's go into why. We're gonna go into why. We're gonna get the solution, and then if you got any other questions, we're gonna get there. We'll get the solution. Listen to the curses so you can understand that it's you. Do you believe you're Israelite? You believe you're Israelite from the tribe of Gad? Well, let's get the solution. Deuteronomy chapter 30. Let's get there. Because that's what we are here for, solutions. Let's get off the bottom. Let's get back on top where God said we're supposed to be.
a Jew, it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.